Hey there, all. This is your Free Grace Heretic here, Kurt, at Sawgrass Lake uh, Park here. Just enjoying myself, watching the alligators. I'll see if I can get a shot of it. It's not really quite doing so well. Let's get closer. Basically, only you see his head. He was out going doing a little moving around, but now he's settled again. Like I said, just enjoying myself here at Sawgrass Lake. It's I'm in the pavilion part where the lake part is. I'll go ahead and show that also. This is one of the places I like to go to walk when it's not the closest place to my house. A lot of times I just, like you saw the last time, I'm doing right by my house and all. But what we're doing here is like I said, just enjoying myself here and the scenery and the animals. Uh, Actually, a little bit history here. I've been first time actually going here was like 7, 8 years old. So yeah, I've been around this area for some time, and we did it as a school field trip. And what happened was is that the back in the day, they actually had rangers and all, forest rangers and all. They would actually have it for schools coming in, and then they would be showing the different animals also live and things like that. It was a lot more swamp area than what they have now, but they've done a lot of work and things like that. But it was a lot of swamp area with the hurricane that came through. It They're working on trying to fix one of the walkway areas, so that area is there. But then you also have another area that goes off of the walkway and just into the a dirt path and all. And of course, you can run into all types of wild animals there if you're not watching out. Let me just show you what the pathway looks like, or part of it. So you may have already seen it, but let me just go ahead and show it. With it being Saturday, of course, you get a lot of families in and enjoying themselves together and doing. And let's see, looking at the alligator. Yep, got the alligator here. Let's see if I can. Hopefully, what you were able to see the head there. Like I said, he's only kind of just kind of going out, showing his head. This is saw a smaller one, maybe about a 2.5, 3 footer, probably uh, at the very front of the place here. So it's quite enjoyable coming here, seeing the different type of wildlife. The alligators don't always get to see them, but it's nice when you do. Now again, we're quite up. We're in a safe place, so it's not like we're trying to have to wrestle the alligator or anything like that. But when you grow up around them, and yes, in the wild like this, and also in unprotected areas, because I used to go to a park, and of course you had the lake right there, and alligators would come up and sun themselves, and of course you're right there. So it's like very interesting how that all works. So, but just wanted to share a little bit about some of the walking that I do here. Like I said, this one's more of a lighter walk. I just kind of casually stroll. Um, I'll get in, probably show you some other things that I do. I have me a nice weight vest too, but I do that usually with my 2 hour walks, not with a casual walk like this, when I'm just more enjoying the scenery and looking at the different animals and things like that. Hello, Bruce. Glad to have you here. Hello, Simon. And like I said, not doing anything theological or anything like that. Just enjoying God's creation. If you wanted to have something in that, but again, really enjoy coming into a forest area, because again, that's one thing Florida does have, is a lot of forest areas. So in doing that, just enjoying and having a good time doing these type of things. Like I said, get to see a lot of families, a lot of other people, older people coming through also. It's just a plethora of different people. So anyways, wanted to just take the time, let you know what I'm doing here, and just saying I'm enjoying myself. And it's a nice day. It's actually, I think it's more in the 70s here. It said it was supposed to be like 84. And with the clouds and everything, as you can tell, not raining, but it could. But in Florida, we have an interesting thing with the rain. You can have clouds and no rain, and then you have no clouds and it's pouring down. That's one of the interesting things about Florida and how things can work. It doesn't matter if it does have clouds in the air or not. But today's a nice cloudy, so it keeps the sun from really being hot, or that direct sun also. Plus, it's like I said, it's a nice day, and you just get to enjoy yourself. So wanted to take a short time to let you know about this. I'm not really walking through and going to keep this going and stuff, but I wanted to show you the one place, because this is actually let me do it this way. This is actually a two-story platform. So I'm on the first story here. It will go up to the second story. And let me do it this way. Okay, and here we go to the second story. When you get into the second story, you get the higher view. So I'll show you the wooded area. And now we're getting into the lake area, and then at the other side of the lake is more of the wooded area. Now, where you see the in the background, and hopefully I got that and all, I can't really see the screen since I'm using my phone, and it's only doing it from the front end, so I can't really switch it to, or I don't know if I can switch or whatever, where I can see and make sure, but you might have seen power lines. Technically, that's getting back into the civilization, and there is actually a road there, one of the main roads, but then you keep going on. And you also have the American flag, where something has it up there. Plus, so this actually goes around in a circle. You have more of an island type thing, which we're on, and then what it does is it also has another place. So this is more turning into more of a retention lake. Now I get with it being this big. Now we have man-made lakes or retention ponds or other stuff like this, but this was actually a natural place that was there. But like I said, they've done renovations, looked in, made things a little bit more secure and things like that. So this is one of the areas that I get to enjoy. I think like I said, I'll probably, when I go to other places, I'll show those, because there's a couple other places I actually walk. And then I'm about 10 minutes from the beach on the Gulf side here, so I may even do that. But I don't do much with the beach, to tell you the truth. I know those people that love the beach are like, "What? Are you nuts?" Yeah, I am. But you all know that. But I've never been a huge beach person. I'd rather go fishing, clamming, shrimping, doing something rather than just going to the beach. I'm not a big beach swimmer, probably because of the salt water. I prefer fresh water. And yes, we have other lakes like this that I used to swim in. And of course, you have to deal with snakes, alligators, and who knows what else. One of the places also is the Gar. I have the place I grew up in had nice huge gar, and you always had to watch out for them because, again, they could be vicious at times, but never got attacked by one. But again, that's because I understood, and you don't get yourself into trouble that way. Well, just wanted to let you all know. Yeah, I was thinking this morning, I was like, I probably should have put on the community tab that we weren't going to do any, since the debate got canceled. I'm not doing the after show. And that's the norm, as you all know. Because again, we're just not going to go that late and stuff, at least not with me. Now, if it's Charles or Banana, yeah, they loved being that late and all, but not me. So could not do that, and it was probably good because I haven't been sleeping all that well, and it's not that it's been bad, it's just been sleeping, waking up about 5-6 hours, sometimes even earlier, then can't go back to sleep, go for a walk, then get a nap in, and just to get a full. Actually, this was about, and I still woke up a little bit, but went right back to bed after about 45 minutes. So I got about 8 hours in. So feeling great. So wanted to just touch base, let you know of one of the places I love to go to and just enjoy the scenery. Sorry about that. Enjoy the scenery, and also enjoy the fact that with seeing God's creation and all the different things. Well, I'm going to let you all go. Enjoy your day, and thank you for watching.